You're joining such a fun cast. I wondered, what's your funniest or most memorable moment from filming?
For me, it was right at the end of the shoot. We'd been filming for 6 months, we were all pretty exhausted. And we got to go up to Hamilton Island, which is up by the Great Barrier Reef. So that was really cool. It was like we got to actually all relax and swim by the pool, and it felt like we were on holiday, and we all got clean for the first time in 6 months. That was like a really nice time for me. The last scene we shot was us running at sunset down this gorgeous white beach. That was pretty cool.
What is that like, going on a beach holiday with the cast of Pirates of the Caribbean?
It was wild. It was like 100 people rocking up to this relatively deserted island.
Yeah, this like peaceful little place was just taken over by all of us.
Yeah, it was just taken over by these people.
We all had golf carts to get around because you weren't allowed to drive there. You could only get round. And it's the first time I've ever driven.
Really?
And I crashed twice.
Oh my God. It was hard to determine which was reverse and which was...
Yeah, I did that. I went backwards instead of going forward.
I went straight into my wall.
I recall having to cut the scene because I was working with Johnny, and Johnny will start to improvise on the Jack Sparrow behavior, and I will start laughing because he's a genius when he plays that. And he's a genius when he plays almost everything. So I was like, I can do it. It was supposed to be mean, and I was starting to laugh because he's very, very good at doing Sparrow, of course, as we all know.
I have 2 scenes in this movie.
Which one was the most memorable?
It was great to see Kira again at the end, you know, and it was being dragged underwater. I had 2 scenes that I shot over 3 continents, typical of a giant pirate movie like this. But yeah, being dragged underwater was pretty gnarly and fun. I like that sort of stuff. So in the opening sequence with my youngest son, he drops into the ocean, and he sort of comes down, and then I kind of the Flying Dutchman comes up and saves him. And then I tell him he's got to go. He's in danger and he needs to get out of here. And the boat kind of submerges, and so I get dragged under, and it was like I had to have my leg tied to the bottom and then be dragged under. It was kind of fun.
It was the first day that I had my first major dialogue with Salazar. It was like acting with a crustacean, because he's been under the sea for so long. It's now like a prawn that's been left out in the sun for far too long. So he comes up the stairs with his 2 sticks, and it was like some weird little creature. And I'm there with a crutch and a wooden leg, and we're kind of moving towards each other to create this negotiation, and I'm repelled by the smell and everything, and we looked like 2 crabs that were about to make love, like a dance. I found that very, very amusing in my mind.
I think it was really fun to strap Jack Sparrow into
the guillotine
and swing him around. I don't know if he thinks it was just as fun, but for us that was really fun.
How is that actually filmed?
So we wanted Johnny Depp to actually be in the guillotine as it was spinning. It was important to get his face and the hair and everything going, and he said, yeah, I'll do it. So it was great. We did it at the very end of the shoot, you know, just in case we chopped his head off.